How are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing great also, and everything is going well. So, could you please introduce yourself for our audience in short?
Okay, first of all, before starting my introduction, I'm gonna say something about yesterday's phenomenon. First of all, I would like to say that I owe an apology to you because I was supposed to join in your podcast, but due to some works, I didn't. So it's my bad. However, this is I'm Rafiul Islam. I'm from Robos Naranganj. I completed my graduation from Green University of Bangladesh in electrical and electronic engineering. I have been learning English since 2022 because I used to love it. Still, I love it. That's why I'm learning. Still, I'm learning English. So that's all about me.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, I will ask you some few question about learning English, related to learning English. And this question you have to answer very easily, not a very difficult question. And answering this question, you will help the beginners actually, the beginners who actually want to learn English, speak English. So, I am going to ask you the first question about what inspired you to start learning English. Okay.
Okay. Sorry for inconvenience. Could you please again tell me?
What inspired you to learn English? The question is about what is your inspiration?
Okay. Um, Once upon a time, I wasn't advanced in English, and I used to see that in my surroundings, lots of people are talking in English. They are gossiping in English as well as they're watching movies in English. But it hit me a lot. That's why I thought that why if they can, why I can't. Uh, After thinking this question, I started my learning English journey in 2022, and still I've been learning.
So you are learning, you are watching movies, and that is really great way to practice and learning English, definitely, and that inspire you a lot for learning English. So how do you practice speaking English every day?
Well, I follow several methods. First of all, I love to watch various documentary which is created in English languages. Then I hear a lot of podcasts where they talk uh, where they talk person to person in English. The accent I try to follow their accent, what they are actually talking about, because if I think about a podcast, there will be many of two person and they are from remote locations. That's why their accent must be different. I try to understand what their accent and what they are trying to say in their word. Then I write a lot of articles that help me a lot uh, to gain more and more uh, about English. Moreover, I have to say about vocabulary. Uh, it it is just we can say that vocabulary is the Bible of English. We can say that this one. Uh, uh, Without understanding or without knowing the vocabulary, you can't express your emotion. You can't express your situation. So you must have to care about vocabulary. Whenever you see something, try to know what is the name in English. For example, we are seeing lots of stuff around us. For instance, if we talk about jharu, what do we say in English? We must have to know about it. we we can say it a broom, which is called a broom. But if we translate in Bengali, it will be jharu. So if I give you another example, then I have to say this one. Sometimes we think that আমি আমার বিছনাপত্র রেডি রেডি করি ঘুমানো যাওয়ার আগে. So if I think this line in English, how we can express this one, we must have to think in English as well as are if we are get start, then we need to do some Google, uh, need to know some vocabularies. For example, if we say this one in English, what can we say? We say here that I make my bed before going to sleep. We can say I make my bed before going to sleep. আমি ঘুমানো যাওয়ার আগে আমি আমার বিছানাপত্র ঠিক করি. Okay.
Mm, thank you,
Then
thank
I
you.
have to say that you can watch English English speaking tips. For example, already I have given one that I repeated sometimes, not sometime. Sometimes means মাঝে মাঝে. Sometime means অল্প সময়ের জন্য. So you can watch this kind of English speaking tips, which will help you a lot.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Thank you so much. So this is really a nice answer and very long answer. So I have another question for you, and that is, what challenges did you face while learning English? Do you face any
Well, it's a
challenge?
great question. It's a great question. Challenges. Whenever you start you learning English, you will see a lot of challenges. First of all, how will you get a peer to whom you can talk to with? Peer means speaking partner to whom you can talk to. So this is a challenge. Then resources. If I talk about resources, um, if you don't have any internet connection, then it beats you a lot, because without internet connection you will not get very tricky answer. For instance, if I ask something that whenever we make our journey by a rickshaw, then what can we say, that I'm on a rickshaw or I'm in the rickshaw? So this kind of tricky question you have to know, and that's why you need internet connection. If you don't have, you can't. So this is I think that internet connection one kind of challenge. So to get an internet connection is right this moment, as I am living in the countryside, not in the countryside, city side. That's why maybe I got my internet connection easily. But if I talk about a countryside, then how will you get it? It's a remote place, and many technology had not been transferred to the remote places. That's why in my perspective, I believe that internet connection is one kind of uh, challenge. Then in my perspective, I must have to say about one thing, which is called hearing capabilities. If you don't have enough hearing capabilities and catching capabilities, you can't understand, and you can't express your uh, emotions. So I think that it's a challenge as well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now I am going to ask you a very important question, and that is really, really very important. The answer is really, really very important for the beginner who is learning English. So your story will motivate others, and this is really very interesting and very good things sharing your story. So the question is about how do you stay motivated to learn English? How do you stay motivated to learn English?
Uh, Actually, I don't follow anyone. I motivate myself. I become motivated by myself. I am a motivational person of myself. I know some key point that every day you must have to learn, repeat. If you forget, just learn. Just open up your book, open up your internet, and search it again. Gather the knowledge again. So without this, I don't have any motivation. I am a motivator of myself.
Okay, thank you so much. You motivate yourself and you are a motivational person and you keep yourself motivation. That sounds good and that's really nice. So, and another most important question and answer is very helpful for the beginner. That is, can you share a tip for beginners who want to improve their English? Like, share a tip for the beginner who want to improve their
Okay,
English.
if I talk about only one tip, then I must have to say that you must have to uh, talk in English. This is if I say only one tip, but if I say more tips, then I must have to say video tips. For instance, talking in speaking in English, find out a pair, watch movies, write everyday English, read the English books, English article, uh, try to know English tricky points, this kind of things. You can if you learn this, then I think that it will help you out a lot.
Okay, thank you so much. And what resources like books, app, or website do you recommend for learning English?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna recommend for beginner, uh, which is called YouTube. It's a popular social platform where we can learn various English tips and tricks. Then I must have to say about Facebook, where you will get a lot of groups. If you search there, if you search over there for a speaking person, then you will get by the grace of Almighty, I think. Another one I need to say about, which is called if you know about journal, or if you have any if you have any idea about reading newspapers on online, then I must have to say about the Daily Star or others uh, international English journal, where you will get a lot of tricky lines, where you will get a lot of answers if you research the line. For instance, if I talk about that only one line, that why the line in that way, not in other way. For example, I am exhausted. Why why exhausted? Why dead? Why in past form? Because actually I'm not being exhausted by myself. Someone is pushing me to be exhausted. That's why I'm exhausted. If I say about I'm happy, actually I not happy. Happy.
Something is making me
Happy.
happy.
Okay. Let the happy be. But if I talk about exhausted, or I'm, what can I say? I'm terrified. I'm terrified. If I talk about I'm terrified, then I must have to say that actually I'm not being terrified by myself. Someone is terrifying me. That's why I'm terrified. So why I'm terrified? If you research this line, you'll get lots of answers. That why I'm terrified. Why the last line is like that. I'm terrified, or not. Why not? Why I am terrifying? Why not in this way? So if you research, you will get your answer. It will help you a lot to understand the English more easily.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. So, I have a final question for you. So, do you have any fun activities that help you learn English? Do you have any fun activities?
Well, I have a secret fun activity that I love to do always. For instance, if I see any funny word, then I like to search on internet about it, and la- would like to see various videos about this topic or photos. For instance, if I talk about Stroop. Stroop means we see. Stroop means Stroop is a kind of game. Uh, I think that you are related to it. If I share you, then most probably you'll get it. That what am I talking about? Stroop means it's a game. First of all, second of all, You were seeing a word. You were seeing a word, but the outer feet is different. For instance, if you talk about a word red, but the color is not red, it's green. I'm talking about a word red color, but actually the word's color isn't red, it's green. There is a confusion about word and its outer feet. It's called spook game. So I like to search about that whenever I see a funny word, that what is this actually? What can I do using this word, or how may I apply in real life? So I do it always. I'm used to it.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. So, FM Reaction commented that he is very good speaker. He is talking about you, and yes, definitely, Rafiul Islam brother is really a good speaker. I think so. That's exactly right. So I have this question for you, and the question answer session is in. Now, if you have time and you are my guest, and we may discuss about anything, and we can continue our conversation talking about anything. It's up to you. You are my guest. Okay.
Well, today you are looking fine, fresh, cool, and dandy as you are wearing a jacket. Most probably you are freezing today.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
I
don't
am
have any
feeling quite cool.
complaint about it. As you did yesterday, you didn't wear a jacket, but today you are looking cool, fine, fresh, and dandy. The jacket is very beautiful. I think it's kind of jeans jacket.
Yes, yes. You are exactly right.
Great. And it's my pleasure to be here for the first time. I'm attending on a podcast, and it's my first time. Um, Thank you for inviting me here. I do really appreciate. I do appreciate you. Yeah, it's my pleasure. Finally, I'd like to say that again. It's my pleasure for the first time I'm here, and thank you
Yes.
for joining me.
Yeah, maybe in future I will invite you again, inshallah. I will invite you again for different types of conversation. And recently I just started my journey, YouTube journey. So I am just my YouTube channel is, oh, you already know that about learning English. So my question is nowadays about like all question is about English. So I am planning to change my question type in future, maybe in like different basic normal topic, like about our country, about natural beauty, about good habits, bad habits, about social problem, about environment problem. And I have a plan to do that, like change my topic. But right now I am continuously asking these types of question. So that's it.
Well, it's not a big deal as you are beginner on this platform. So over time you will be an advanced person very soon. So may Almighty help you always. I pray for you as we are at the ending of our session. So again, I'd like to thank you. Thank you for joining me. See you again, inshallah. Later.
So we should stop our like in our live session, according to you.
Okay,
Okay. So once
proceed on.
again, thank you so much for joining with me. Thanks for your time. And
Anytime.
everyone who you are watching this video and who you will watch this video in future, please make sure like, comment, and subscribe to our video and leave your comment so that we can improve our conversation next time. Goodbye. See you again to another live session or another video. Goodbye.